We're live?
Oh!
Yeah, there it goes. I'm like all in my ears.
Live as hell.
Yeah, let's go. All right, who you got?
Who I got in this?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Daybreak Bocchi.
You know what?
They play a lot. They know each other's characters really well.
I just want to root for them. Just because I've been seeing them team up a lot, like, as of late. Even though I didn't know who Daybreak was. I mean, I saw his tag before DTN, but meeting him was dope. He's out here with the schmoves of Wolf, and what happened to Ippo?
Ippo got us exposed, honestly.
Did you get back air to back air to back air to back air, or fair?
Yeah, Isabel and Villager can both get away with that,
Dude,
especially if they catch a jump.
Ooh. All right. So this one pretty much over. We're coming in late. Oh, you know, just as I said that, he's going for kills. Obviously, he's PK Chris. He's going to go for kills at 60%.
We can't be calling out people just like that, especially Chris. Chris has been one of the most consistent players.
I'm not calling out people. I'm just calling out the situation.
It's a fair situation, but with an SD on Daybreak, all of a sudden the situation is hella doable.
Oh, no. They found him in the alleyway, and they just mugged him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no.
You ever get mugged with a squeaky hammer?
It's the two dogs, dude.
That is
let
actually,
the dogs out.
Yo, stray dogs out here.
Oh, my goodness. All right, we're going to go straight back to PS2 because that is now the best stage in this venue. Post
word.
The genie.
Yo, I don't know whose knees I gotta break off that because that's definitely almost not allowed. But hey, it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is definitely cool. Definitely not allowed, but definitely cool.
No one knows who did it. No one knows who's responsible. Are they gonna get in trouble? Is that why
Eventually.
everyone's saying no? It's like a mafia thing.
That's probably it.
No one admits.
Hey, listen, if there's one thing you could pride the tri-state scene on, no snitches.
Oh, yeah.
No snitches in this house.
So we got game 2, right back to PS2. Probably PK Chris and Ippo feel like they could have had it. Ippo maybe dying just a bit too early and knows he can play it off in the neutral. PK Chris, always the explosive character.
There's also a situation where Chris had team killed Ippo in explosive fashion, too, in game 1. So, like, if they avoid that, try to keep themselves out of each other's range of danger.
Yeah, Ippo keeps his jump when he's off stage. Now we got cross slash. Well, it could be finishing touch depending on how things go. If PK Chris gets a grab, maybe a down throw. But I imagine he's at this point planning to spend it on, just going to throw it out. I was going to say blade beam, but cross slash, always a good thing.
Look at that DI from Daybreak.
Yeah, he's surviving. He's out here throwing out these auto-canceled bears, but he's just going to get grabbed because Chris is afraid of nothing. Ippo going to lose his stock early. Probably lost his stock, or lost his jump in the confusion, but PK Chris going to see what he can do with this damage. Is Ippo going to help out? Yes, he is. And we got a ping-pong situation. Daybreak just barely getting out. We got, I was going to say Isabel, but Bocchi with the umbrella, with the fishing rod, seeing what
what's going down?
Started.
Nest stock down. All right.
Great back air on the neutral get up.
See, this is one of those situations where you have all 4 players are good at doubles themselves, but these aren't static teams. Yes. Typically speaking, we see Bocchi with Chris. Ippo, typically seen with, I'd say Fabio would probably be the most frequent teammate that he has.
Yeah.
But they have a good idea of how their characters operate. Ness is very popular here.
Great defensive cross slash from Ippo. Gonna end that situation. He was off stage without a jump. Bocchi's still after him, by the way. Not giving up that aggression. But I'm interested to see how I know Bocchi and Daybreak have been teaming up lately. So I want to see if that plays a part in, I mean, it definitely played a part last game. But in the rest of the set, we can see Ippo and Chris chilling with a lead right now. Fishing Rod going to get them both off stage, and the Gimp. Bocchi this whole time has just been gimping Ippo. Ippo. He's just not been able to get back to stage. Cross slash again, that's going to be a huge chunk of damage. I want to see more follow-ups from cross slash, being that PK Chris is such a free-formed player. He's usually available to follow up. Like just then.
Daybreak has been on top of Chris this entire set. We saw it a lot in game 1, seen it plenty of times in game 2. There's not a lot of opportunities for blue team to be able to actually back each other up.
Right.
Unless both members of green team are like far separated, both off stage.
Yeah, and green team doing a good job at like maneuvering around each other. We can see blue team is hitting each other, from time to time, but you don't see that too much from green team. Ooh, get him off. Ooh.
I think it's just a matter of the spatial awareness. Like for Isabel especially, because she has a very specific zone to control with her tools, you have to be aware of where your teammate's going to be.
Just barely.
Great sharpshooting out here.
Wow, and Chris going to fight his way back to the stage. Going to make a terrible situation for Bocchi.
Well, she's coming back to the stage just fine, though. Down smash not covering anyone. Still got a shield after that.
PK Pulse.
I actually like that. Chris has been a bit of a trendsetter.
Was that Nair?
Ooh,
That must have been Nair.
That was Nair. Nair set to the
Untechable,
untechable.
by the way.
So
Yeah.
using PK Flash to stall yourself in the air, it kind of reminds me of Shine stalling in this game.
Right,
How
yeah.
Fox will use it to mix up his returns to the stage because he's got poor landings.
Yeah, and it has a hitbox just like Shine does.
Yeah, it's not a good hitbox, but
No.
like you can catch an air dodge with it. It occupies space, so you're forcing someone to avoid it.
Right.
And still, you get a chance to see Ness operate out of it. He could do Magnet stuff. He can just throw out an aerial. He still has his jump and really good air maneuverability. It lets him cover so much space.
And he can be reversed with it, which
it's kind of nasty.
yeah, which as we see, where Chris wants to be, he can get there with the B reversing, with the PSI magnet. But Ippo and PK Chris gonna take, I think that was a 3-stock. Gonna take game 2, and we're back to a competitive set, 1-1. Game 3, are we going back to PS2? I want to see a different stage just because it's a different stage. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, Battlefield. That makes plenty of sense.
For Bocchi and Daybreak.
I know Bocchi's confident on this stage. Daybreak, he doesn't seem to have any qualms with any of the stages.
Yeah.
And I feel like in our stage list here at AON specifically, Wolf actually operates really well off the 9-starter system that we still have.
Oh, no, I don't believe in that.
No one does.
My religion doesn't believe in that. 9 starters. But
Starting on Kalos against my religion.
I wanted to note that it can be difficult working with a zoner. While Isabelle isn't like the most hardcore zoner, her fairs and her bears are definitely central to her gameplay. And we can see that Daybreak, I mean, we commented on it earlier, but they don't hit each other a lot. And Daybreak is adept at just working around the specific spots that Isabelle needs to control. Oh, and an early combo took his jump, and he's not going to make it back, but he's going to suicide for it. And we got a 5-stock to 5-stock start here in this game 3.
No,
really
considering
smart.
how those situations have been going for Ippo, that was a great call. He figured, you know
Yeah,
what,
it was
I'm
definitely
down.
hot potato with stocks.
A dangerous game to play, but a good one to be sure. Forcing the high recovery out of Chris, going to return to center stage.
Bocchi going for gimp after gimp. And a successful rate at it, too.
Yeah, like she's super aware of what she needs to do with her projectiles. She's got plenty of experience against both of these players. And on top of that, she's doing a great job of making sure that she can isolate whichever target she wants to focus, be it Chris or Ippo.
Yeah.
And Daybreak acting as a great anchor because he keeps on fighting off whoever for the sake of stage
get
control.
The kill on Chris. Forget a gimp. If their percents run high enough, Daybreak has shown time and time again he's just going to close out the stock.
Yeah, cool thing about Daybreak that we don't get a chance to really see here in New York is that it's not just the fact that he's a good player, it's that he's more specifically like a Wolf main. Like he studies the character, he has really specific percentages locked down as to what he can do with the character. He knows how to really mix it up with his tools.
Yeah.
And it shows in his play because it's different from what we see from the likes of, like, say, Stocktaker.
Yeah. Who play multiple characters. Ralphie as well. Not really committing to the Wolf. We could see the difference in dedication for sure. Oh, F smash barely going to miss. That definitely would have taken it. And Ippo just barely making it back. Thanks to Chris, by the way. He cleared the way. But Daybreak still on his first. Oh, yeah, that was disgusting.
He didn't come back from
That
anything
was
after
gross.
Yikes.
But while blue team does have stock advantage, it does seem like, yeah, that'll go away in a second.
Very simple set play coming out from Bocchi, but
Yeah,
I'm a bit
recognizing that he
concerned,
wasn't
like,
stamping the ledge.
like standing out on her last stock, I'm concerned about how well she can like really get into the mix here with blue team because it seems like in game 3 they've gotten really reckless and it's worked out well for them.
Yeah. I mean, with a tighter stage like Battlefield, you're kind of already subscribed to the notion that we're gonna be fighting up close. The muddy waters of Battlefield.
Indeed.
Oh.
Oh, what's happening over here?
Oh my God! He caught his jump. Oh, and the down smash on the punish. I think that was a 0 to death. Oh my God! That range.
That was actually
always
like the
surprises
best
me.
possible range out of that. All right.
It does have different ranges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not bugging.
No, yeah, you have to aerial and grounded are a little different, and then the way that it operates on certain ledges changes things up.
Oh, PK Chris actually going to opt to operate without his boy, which is kind of weird. I get it. You know, you're about to die, and Ness's comeback factor is definitely greater than Cloud's, but Cloud does have Blade Beam.
On top of that, like Cloud just being there does so much to help Ness specifically. because a lot of that aerial pressure that Cloud provides gives free airspace for Nest to be able to move around.
At the same time, we've seen, yeah, this is bad. We've seen Bocchi controlling the air pretty much this whole set. So I don't think we can bet too much on Cloud's ability to, especially with the hitboxes. Just the difference in frame data, I think. Isabelle definitely a character who can swing out that hitbox in the air faster than Cloud can. PK Thunder again.
All three
I feel
players
like
just going buck
these are
wild
just
with
Hail
this
Marys
player.
now. Oh, back air. Ooh. So if Chris can actually get, I know he refers to himself as a clutch player. I don't know if he was joking at the time, but I agree with the. Oh no,
No,
is he
there's no
going
clutch
up?
for that.
No, yeah, no.
Swish out of here.
There was a plot thread there that we didn't, get to because fishing rod.
They got to read the manga. They want to catch up.